piece of string. How's it going, Ricks?
Here we go. We got the countdown here.
Here we go. Countdown happening, guys. Here we are. First game. The first game at NhW versus 4G. We've got CTF 3 flag on Solace. We'll probably be looking here for a definite, I don't know, 2-man rocket push.
Yes, I agree with that. This map's very tricky off the start because the snipe spawns are up high where most of the team can see them.
Exactly, exactly. You know, you constantly, as you spawn on this map, you do really want to put shots on that snipe. Now we've got 2 running snipe. That's an interesting play. I don't really see that too often.
There's only 1 from the opposing team.
We got the first strike here coming from Tolaez on Deth. Right now. Okay, we're looking here. We've got 3 of them on their rocket side. It looks like NhW's got the rockets here. We'll be looking for them to do a little bit of a push here. Hopefully they can get that going. But, right, this is a little bit interesting. We're waiting on James here to check in some commentary, which will be amazing at any point in time.
I thought you were just going to run with it. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. And he's going for the shots here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're finding James with a loss for words. This should be put down in the record books of how often this actually happens.
Yes, I'm well renowned for talking quite a bit. Mostly when I'm not sober here, but
yeah.
It's interesting what he's doing here.
Right now, I think we're seeing NhW put a push into the 4G base. So we're looking down like 4G right now will be 2 down, 3. No, they're only 1 down now. There were 3 down at a point just before. And hopefully NhW was actually going to take advantage of that, but unfortunately I don't think they're able to pull off. They've got the flag grab now, so I think if anything they would probably do a close push.
Yeah, I think they're trying to be more defensive here than aggressive towards the...
Oh, he goes in for the melee and misses! Oh, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Go for the shot.
Going from
right now they're going rock side, yeah. We're seeing NhW pull off some massive shots here. We've got 2 down for 4G and all 4 up for NhW. Oh, they're getting massive shots on them. We're seeing a lot of NhW all over the map right now.
Like here, he's not over challenging or anything, which is quite good.
Yeah. Nice. He's backing off. You know,
staying alive, keeping pressure on the other team.
Exactly. That's the one thing you always want to see. You don't want to push in, obviously, too much. You know, if you're one-shot pushing in, that's just not a good idea on anyone's part.
Yeah, with that knowledge.
Seeing NhW coming up with the first cap on the 3 flag. Now, as you guys, some of you would know, on 3 flag, there is no 3-second return timer. You have to just wait for it to count down. So you have to go for that. And the flag does not have to be home for a score. So you could see some interesting gameplays coming out from this sketch.
Put some nice shots out there on Deth.
We're seeing NhW do a lot of rocket pushes here. Now, in my mind, that is probably the side you most. Obviously, it's got you know, the big power weapon for the map.
It's a lot more game-changing than the OS.
Exactly. You know, an OS can be burned really quick. You can melt them down real fast. So, okay, seeing Tolaez come up here with a flag defense, going for the needler. I think he was actually going for a sniper. There we go. Good man. Nice weapon pickup.
Nice defense here.
However, needler on LAN, you have to be very cautious of.
It's very devastating.
Oh, coming in with the double. Is he going to go for the trip? Oh, very close, Tolaez. Oh, we're seeing 4G rockets down on rocket side. They managed to get them, but unfortunately they're taken down rather quick. So we'll see NhW come in here. I think they'll rather hold back right now, because right now we're seeing all 4 up for 4G, which is not the ideal side time you really want to push. You want to get a couple of numbers down before you jump in.
That's true. Yeah, see him pushing back here, back into his base, trying to be more defensive than aggressive here. Yeah, we've got 2 of them up here on snipes right now. So we're seeing the rocket push. Exactly, there comes the rockets, you know. The one thing I don't like seeing is people coming in and holding the rockets sort of back as a defensive weapon. It's not a defensive weapon. It's more, it's
an offensive weapon. You want to make a push with that, at least. You know, take out a couple of numbers, help your team out a little bit more, you know. But try not to, you know... Oh, Tolaez coming in. Hopefully Cam can cut off the flag carrier here.
That's true, I found that with my team.
Sneaky thing. Hopefully we'll see the end of it.
Oh, that was very sneaky. That was very good.
Right, okay, Cam didn't get the
kill on the flag carrier,
but he is 1 shot, which is definitely helpful. But you're seeing he's getting just surrounded. Nice by Tolaez coming and putting shots. Nice, boys, nice.
2 down there. They're trying to cover that as fast as they can.
Exactly. You'll see Nene's, you know, you really don't want to overcommit to a flag cap. especially in the predicament, in the spot that it is in now. But he's taking the melee far too early. Yeah. But like I said, the flag does not have to be home to score. So if they're pulling it, thinking that they're not going to get it, come on. Because
if they keep touching it, they may get it. But against a team such as 4G, I don't think they will.
Against Neighbourhood?
Neighbourhood. Sorry, my mistake there.
Getting the sides a little bit confused, my partner James here. But it's okay. He's a lovable chap.
He's going to come up here behind him. No.
Yeah. So we'll be looking right now. Nene's have gone up 2-0. Rockets have just come up, and we're seeing Nene's grab them again. Would like to see a little bit more weapon control and at least timing for the weapons on 4G's part. I don't know if that's lack of practice or just, just lack of team communication.
That's true. So yeah, I see that Nene's here, timing them quite.
Yeah, they're on the money every single time. They're getting os and rocks completely every time. Yeah. Oh, Cam coming in with the snipe. Nice.
Now, I'm not sure if they're pushing deliberately into those, and that's why 4G have not been able to utilise that. Oh yeah,
I mean, I think for the Rockets, we need to see a lot more nice putting in shots. Obviously, listening out to some teamwork there, which is good. Zimmbot coming out with a hard light shield, something very rarely seen in the game so far today. I had a chance to have a use of it. It does come in handy quite well.
Yeah, it's quite effective. Here going behind, sneaking behind him, getting that kill, very easy.
Definitely. So hopefully we'll see Tolaez come out here. Oh, very close.
Just coming up short on their 5 shot.
We're seeing 2 down by the look of it. Now we're seeing Cam with rockets. For the first time in the match, I actually think we might have 4G with rockets.
Yeah, that's true. I like how they're utilising the Deth.
We're seeing the OS come up now on your indicator on your screen. There's, obviously with the new types in Halo 4, we're seeing a lot more... I don't know, I guess that's sort of the reluctancy for people to time weapons, because essentially the indicator comes up and pops up and they know when it's up, so they can just yell it out. I mean, does come in handy. Oh, and we're seeing a guide hit. Tolaez. Accidental guide hit.
Oh, there it
2 times in a row. Not just once, but twice.
I think that's where most...
It's the Ginzu knife of guide buttons. You don't got just once, you got twice.
I think the problem with those indicators, they should either be there or not be there, because teams timing them will be able to pick them up when they know exactly when they're there.
Yeah.
But teams that won't, they'll run towards it, it'll be picked up, and then if it's rockets or something, they'll be near that rocket person. And then they'll just be taken out quite easily.
Right, so we're seeing, obviously... they need to stop this cap by Nene's right now. If Nene's get this capture, it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. A 3-0 win. We're seeing Tolaez come in, but coming up clutch, coming up with it. Oh my God, almost had the double. Oh, he's down. Unfortunately, we have just seen Nene's go 1-up in the series, winning the Solace 3 flag, 3-0.
Yes, you can, if you would like to, Curtis.
Right now, I believe we're swapping out commentators. James is going to be vacating us right now. Thank you for your help there, James, and we'll be seeing K25 Curtis coming in for the stream to commentate.
Thank you.
Welcome to the stream, Curtis. How's it going?
Good, thanks. I'm fucking amped for this match, man.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully the next one is a little bit closer, because unfortunately it did look like 4G got a little bit stomped in this match just now.
Did. Look at those stats. Like, I thought that Neighbourhood Watch were just running the flag better, but they obviously are slaying them as well.
Yeah. I fully believe it was just having rocket control. Like you could see that, 4G had the rockets only once in the match.
Yeah, and Neighbourhood Watch was controlling their one side as well. Like, a lot of time you'd see on Tolaez's screen, you'd be looking across the map and say kill the target, but there's all the cover in the way. They just had the map control there.
Yeah, unfortunately, the way the map is, you sort of, if you're controlling a side like that, you just can't get into it. There's too much cover from it.
Yeah. Away from the mic a little. Do you want me to just talk I don't get cleaned up by people. I would love to move the thing away from my mouth a little bit, but it doesn't really pick me up if I don't. What do we got here? Team Slayer on Simplex. Ooh.
Yeah, Team Slayer Simplex.
The old arena map.
Yeah. What would be the ideal strategy for 4G to put in place to come out with this one? Because they need to win this one. If they do not, they lose the series.
Yeah. Well, my team's been mixing things up. Like we just try and stay in twos mostly, and just try and hold pink and gold. So if they can do something like that, it's just staying alive, really.
Yeah. I personally myself, I don't see the sticky deck getting utilised as much on this map as I would like to see.
Yeah, I think not having the nav points is a bit of a problem there, because like they spawn and no one knows it's up unless one person happens to be timing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's also the problem. You know, like I was saying before, you've got these nav points that pop up where the weapon comes available, so people are just relying on them now too much.
Yeah. It opens something up though. Like if you focus on timing that sticky D or the railgun and you time it well better than the other team, then you're going to get it and they're not even going to know that you've got it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. It definitely it does improve. You know, it does mention, you know, it's the better players that obviously will be able to control those weapons better.
Yeah.
They're able to multitask and essentially tell the difference between a nav point game and not a nav point. Like we're seeing right here, obviously we're having a bit more holding on the purple side coming from 4G. And that's the side that we held when we're coming in. We've got two NhWs low here on purple.
Whose screen are we watching?
We are still watching Tolaez.
Still Tolaez. Okay.
Yep. Coming up nice here. Coming up with a nice double. Almost had the triple. Very close.
What? Have you played 4G at all? We haven't played 4G for, what, over a month or so? We haven't played them recently. But when we did last play them, it was very close.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen how much practice they've actually had lately at all? Because I haven't really noticed it too much.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but I think just their experience. Like they've been coming to LANs for quite a while now. They've been a pretty solid lineup.
Yeah, and they're all good close friends that play a lot together in all different genres of games. So, you know, we'll be seeing a lot more natural teamwork coming from them, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like, I think today they're just warming up.
Yeah.
More than anything. Like tomorrow they'll bring their A game for sure.
Yeah, we got a bit of trash talk coming out here from Isaac's part. Got 4G in the lead right now, 17-12 on Simplex Slayer. Nice assists.
Yeah.
Nice assists. That's what you want to see as a teammate, you know, putting in those shots and getting the work done.
Yeah, Tolaez is showing some good teamwork at the moment. Like just how he's holding pink. Like he doesn't just sit right next to his teammate. He like drops low and gets the different angles on the players that are pushing.
Yeah. And he's obviously, you know, he's not challenging shots. And he's just sort of sitting back and at least doing that support role a bit more. You know?
Yeah, and so you look like right here, instead of just pushing the base, he's holding this side. Like he saw his teammates across the other side of the map, and they were all on blue side. So he's pulled back as soon as he saw that, which is a good move.
Indeed. Oh my god. Right earphone has gone out just on my microphone, so it's a little bit interesting right now. Again, Tolaez coming in with those assists. Goes back to his teamwork. Nice. See, he's dropping back like that. You know, he's stopping off those kills from happening on him at least.
Yeah.
We'll start to see teamwork coming in.
Yeah, so it's something I see a lot of the newer teams doing. Like the main thing that I see across the board, like all of them doing it, is just challenging. Like they think they have to try and prove themselves to the other player, and they just get in 1v1s all the time.
Yeah.
You're going to lose if you do that.
I don't know whether it's a form of, you know, like you're saying, having to prove themselves, or cockiness that they believe they are going to win those one-on-one battles. Yeah. You know, it's
especially if there's trash talk going on. If you see the guy that you're trying to shit talk, you're going to try him.
Yeah. You want to prove yourself to be better than that person. You know, and you come across a team that's got any form of teamwork, you're going to see team shots coming straight at you.
Yeah, because the problem with the 1v1 is, like, you might beat the guy, but you're left one shot and you're pretty useless. So.
Yeah. If not one shot, at least half shield.
Yeah.
You know? A couple shots down, it's kind of stuff.
I suppose it depends who you're playing, really.
Yeah. But straight on one-on-one battle, generally the case is you will come out one shot.
Yeah, see, that was a good play there.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, he dropped back straight away.
As soon as he could. Very unlucky there. We're seeing Nene's getting forced back into their base quite a bit. They're not getting a much push for, you know, weapons and overshield.
Yeah, I think 4G's teamwork at the power positions is just too much for Neighbourhood Watch at this stage.
Yeah, agreed. And Criminal, yes, it is at the Amora. Like seeing here, Nene's have obviously done a push and managed to take over that purple side. Again, they seem to be utilising that hard light shield a bit more.
Personally, I don't really use it, because I find like you always get grenaded and you can't move. Where like if you use the thruster pack, you can move and dodge everything.
Yeah. Personally myself, I am a thruster pack fan. I had a chance to use I had to use the hard light shield against the game against Conspiracy Theory.
Yeah.
It proved to be it was quite well when you're trying to get on extraction. It was trying to get that control and just the moment their team pops out, just pop the hard light shield and just back out a little bit. It allows you that. It allows you the ability to just sit back and put those shots on and still survive once you get one shot, sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially on that, when people are just throwing nades everywhere.
Yeah. So on this map here, or on this game here, Neighbourhood Watch has caught up quite a bit because they've been controlling that pink.
Yeah. Holding those power positions, definitely. Pink and gold just, if you can manage to at least hold them, even one of them, like they just seem to be holding pink right now. Pink/purple, whichever one you want to call it. Yeah,
I think the main thing is just like the height advantage you get. Like the bases aren't too weak, but you just don't get any weapons and no real height advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Backstory behind the players or highlights of each player, perhaps. Right. Unfortunately, I would incredibly love to, but I don't really know too much behind the Neighbourhood Watch. Like, Nene's. They've been around since Wellington LAN last year. A little bit before that. Yeah, a little bit before that, with their original lineup, which was Elusive, Deth, Kuran, Ross, and Dobo was drunk.
Yeah.
And shortly after that event, Dobo left the team and everything like that. And Nene's changed their lineup. They had, I think it was Zimmbot at the last LAN. It was Ross, so Kuran, Deth, and Zimmbot and Spiderpig.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
they keep getting fifth, so they've got this stigma about them that they're always going to get fifth.
Exactly.
So they're desperately trying to break that this tournament, I think.
Yeah, I do think they have got a decent chance in doing that this tournament. But in saying that, the games at present have been so close that anything can happen right now.
I know, yeah. This tournament's crazy. Like I've been. I couldn't wait for this tournament just for all the matchups, not to actually playing it. Just because looking at all the teams, I'm like, fuck, I have no idea who's going to win this, or who's going to win out of some of the matchups.
Yeah, definitely. Coming in with those pulse nades, I have found them to be a very useful tool. As like a lot of people, I don't think utilise them quite a bit, but those pulse nades, I find them to come in handy quite a bit.
Yeah, they've got a real unique usage, but they're kind of weak. Like, when it's up, a lot of players think, I can't run through that. But if you run through it, it only does like 5% damage to your shield.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're full shield, just go for it.
I think it's sort of, if you're getting chased, you can just pulse nade, and a lot of players won't run through it.
Yeah,
it allows you that ability to just get out.
Yeah, I think one of the main, a really good use for it is you do the melee attack and then drop it at the ground.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like a BXR type.
Yeah, really works quite well. And we're seeing a lot of NhW controlling that purple side here. Once 4G lost that, the game has tightened up dramatically. It was quite a lead at some point, but now you're seeing it's a 4-kill difference between 4G and Nene's.
That was a good kill at Oss.
Yeah. Get hyped! We're seeing 46-43 coming out to 4G now. So hopefully we can
Neighbourhood Watch still does have pink control though.
No.
They're bunched.
They're bunched far too close together.
And if they get caught in these areas, like on the floors and
stuff, we're seeing Tolaez coming in now. Coming in with this Ashen beatdown. We're seeing 4G retain control of purple right now. So we'll see Nene's try and get that push on, but they can't be too loose on this,
Neighbourhood Watch can't give up one kill.
Yeah.
They have to stay out of those weak positions.
Exactly.
Catching up.
Hopefully we see some clutch plays. 47-46. Game is almost tying up, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming really close. Nene's are holding back. Obviously don't want to give away too many kills because game's so close.
Oh, they got pink now.
Oh,
this could be another Deth. He's stuck on the floor.
Tolaez one shot backing away, which is what he needs to do. Oh, Ross getting caught. Ross getting caught.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Oh, you'll see them probably come up with a railgun now, as I saw Ross had a railgun. Oh, Deth coming out one shot. Oh, nice there. We're seeing 4G take the victory. 50-46 over Nene's.
Yeah, it wasn't trash talk. He just needs to go to the toilet.
Well, we saw, I think, at the end, we saw someone come up huge. Seeing a lot of assists coming out of Tolaez, 14 assists. Going neg one, but putting in that many assists, I don't think really matters too much.
I think that was at the start of the game, like you're saying, all the assists he was getting.
Yeah, putting in that teamwork, putting in those shots definitely helped out his team quite a bit.
Yeah, like if everyone you see, you just put a few shots back off, retain your shield and call them out, then you can't go wrong.
Indeed. Indeed, Nick. It is now a 1-all draw. So we're coming into the final match of the pool play, best of 3 series. And it is Extraction on Haven. Interesting game type. Extraction on Haven.
Yeah, it does play very odd.
Yeah.
I describe it as just a Slayer, basically. Just a confined Slayer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where you obviously want to, you do want to slay the team because there is a respawn timer on it to be able to get that extraction point and then just hold it and just slay. It is really, like you're saying, it is a Slayer game type, just with a little bit of a twist.
Because the difference between this game type and, like, say, Oddball or King of the Hill is on those two game types you can get scrappy time, but you can't get scrappy time on this. Like, if you run in and they're still alive, you're going to get killed.
Exactly.
So you have to have full control to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have the ability to bring up the scoreboard on this one. Really wish we did. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Perfect timing by Tolaez, because we don't control these screens. I would like it if we could. Oh, Nene starting up nice and quick. The map we are playing is Haven Extraction, which was what we were just talking about, Dean. Right, again, we are on Tolaez's point of view. I think we'd like to see a bit of a push. Oh, we got 3 running low. This is a bit different.
Oh, yeah, I can see how that works, though.
Yeah. Definitely going on that lift. Tolaez putting on shots, but not being able to get kill. Oh, yeah, here we go, getting that kill.
So in this hill here, it's really important to have both of the main ramps, or like the open ramp and the closed ramp, because you get those angles on the extraction point.
One thing I found when we were playing it, we obviously weren't controlling the Mo enough on the map. And that back ramp. And teams were being able to spawn there, but I think you really need to get one person at least on there to stop that spawn from happening.
Yeah, exactly. Because that happens so much. You slay them and 3 down, and then you start taking it, and they spawn on the Mo.
You see that they have hooked it up at the end of the top mid. So obviously one of the only ways to get at it would be running in with your back to open ramp.
Yeah.
Or back to Mo. So it's kind of it's one of those positions where it doesn't allow for, your team has to be well set up, and the other team has to be almost completely gone before you can do anything. Yeah,
that's what I was saying before. It's like a confined Slayer. So right now they have to play Slayer at this back open ramp. And kill all of them before they can take it. And Neighbourhood Watch just needs to have at least 2 guys alive at all times. Like, they can't get 4 down. They always have to have a guy watching top mid, and if they can, then that's easy cap. Oh,
nice Tolaez. Nice coming up with trade just then. Right now we're seeing, obviously, Nene's being 3 down. Now, obviously, for those of you that don't know on Extraction, once you grab it, the timer does stop. It doesn't count down as you're doing it.
So they're taking it now, right on 3 seconds. Oh, screen. Whee.
Nice with the conversion coming out from 4G. Bit of hype coming from 4G. Isaac's getting a little bit excited over this one. Right, obviously we're seeing 4G have a bit of control here on this open ramp, holding the plats, which is a good idea. Yeah, it sort of allows it stops those. If you get a couple of people on those plats there, it stops. You know, it allows you to get a bit more pressure on the at least red and blue spawns.
Yeah, yeah. It's just such an annoying spot. So you pop out and then all of a sudden there's a guy in a little like bunker almost.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have to move top mid to finish those guys off.
You know, if once this extracts, looks like they're going to get this point on this one. Yep, we've got 4G getting this point now. It's going to the extraction point's going to drop below Mohawk.
Well, good play from Neighbourhood Watch, setting up for that. That change straight away.
Definitely. I think that's the awareness when you know you're probably not going to be able to break that hold they've got on the extraction. You need to set up for the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
Hold those positions. You know?
I think as this game type evolves and the strategies evolve around it, it's going to be more about once someone's taken it, try, but ultimately they're probably going to hold it and just set up for that next one.
It's definitely. I've seen a few strategies today on this game type.
Yeah, I think people are still learning it.
Yeah.
So it's a real interesting time to play this game type.
Oh, Jack is prime. Top 5 placing predictions.
Top 5.
Top 5. That is a very hard question.
That is a very hard question.
In all honesty, I can say top 3. That's about it.
Yeah, I have no idea. Killswitch took a game off us, so they're probably top 1. Yeah,
we took a game off Killswitch.
So that means you're top 1.
Yeah. Bro, we got that.
Sweet, top 3. No, yeah, I have no idea.
See, this right now, this is where we would want to see 4G starting to set up for C, because there was no way there was not enough.
Down there,
there was not enough team members around to at least try and stop that. I think we'll start to see Neighbourhood get a bit more top control on this connection, on this area in the map.
See, just there 4G made a bit of a mistake because they had 2 guys rush the extraction point and both of them died.
Yeah.
So they didn't do that initial slay. They needed to wait for Neighbourhood Watch to push, slay them, and then take it.
Yeah. I imagine also in holding the C, you'll tend to see someone sitting back down in that trench like Zimmbot just was.
Yeah.
You know, it's an excellent position where you can, if you crouch down, you're pretty much in complete cover.
Yeah. Anyone that attacks from bottom mid, they're at a distinct disadvantage.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, he came in with a backsmack, but it didn't really happen. Saying if you see 4G do a bit more of a push from down low this time. Don't know if it's going to work at 100% though. Yeah,
sometimes you just have to do a desperate push on this game type. Sometimes it doesn't matter where you're pushing from as long as you're putting that pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Dean's right. There was a couple of COD teams and a Gears team coming over from Australia. How come no one is using the AR?
How come no one's using the AR? Is there an AR on this map? I'm not even sure.
I don't think there is an AR on this map.
There is on some maps.
There is on, what is it? It's on...
on a drift. It's pretty deadly on a drift.
Yeah. Getting some of those tight corners, it can be a weapon that can be used quite powerfully. Dean, you think you beat 4G? You think you beat 4G? Yeah, he's not saying anything. Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Goldberg.
Yeah, for those of you, I had this just pointed out for me. I just missed it before, where you got the one hit kill beatdown with the extraction, extraction device. It is a one-hit kill, so if anyone is silly enough to try and take you front on to melee you, thinking you're vulnerable, you are not vulnerable at all.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a shock to some people.
Yeah. It was a shock to me when we scrimmed you guys against it when you were testing it, and I came on Dean. Nah, I went to Dean, and he just beat me down. I just didn't know what the hell was happening. Oh, coming up with the double. Oh, the triple.
That's a huge
nice by Tolaez, coming up with a huge triple. We'll be seeing NhW's all 4 down. 9 seconds left. I don't think we'll see them get the extraction on this one.
I gave 4G some flag before for sending 2 guys at the extraction point at once, or one after the other, but Neighbourhood Watch just did 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Like all of 4G was still alive and they were trying to take it.
Yeah, it seems like they're kind of trying to rush it a bit, trying to speed the game up a bit more to their pace, but unfortunately it's not really working.
You have to really keep your composure because before they did it really well, they knew, oh, we can't take that, so let's set up for the next one. And then that last one just then, they were too desperate on it.
Yeah,
just gave it up.
exactly.
And then now they've given up control of the
Even
top one
Channel
as well.
9 top 3. Thank you. Thank you.
I think Channel 9 top 3 is actually quite possible.
It could very well be possible. It could be. I think tomorrow there is going to be a lot of upsets.
Yes. I can't wait.
Yeah, there's 4 teams for gears. It's a little bit of a... there's a little bit of a small turnout for that one. But hey, there is a turnout nonetheless, and 1 team from Aussie, which is always awesome. Gears community pulling it together.
Yeah.
Unlike the COD team, the COD community, which didn't pull it together for this event. They had they've had low numbers this event. It's kind of a bit of a sad thing. Oh, we're seeing 4G go up 3-1 in this one. See, Tolaez sitting there with his ordnance ready to go.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's not really a point where you can use it. Oh, he's going over the melee.
Yeah, what I've been doing personally with my ordnance is as soon as I get it, I just chuck down what I want, and I just don't necessarily pick it up straight away.
Yeah.
So sometimes during a match, I'll just notice that there's an ordnance that I dropped at the start of the match, and I just pick it up then when it suits me.
Yeah. It's also a good use for baiting.
Yeah. One thing that I think a lot of players don't realise is that the ordnance actually shows up on the radar.
Yeah.
So. And then you got the sound cue and the visual cue, so you can actually give yourself away.
Yeah. You know, one thing after having a few screens with Neighbourhood, we'll probably see them once they get it, or at least try and draw people out with a good bait on this, because obviously once you start to extract it, it starts to flash.
Yeah.
Which is a good cue for baiting people, because the moment people see that, they're like, right, I need to defend my extraction point.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's a good baiting system if you need to pull a couple out from hiding.
Yeah, definitely. The only problem with it is that I think the game's kind of...
Tolaez coming up huge with a double.
Yeah, I think they try and make you commit to that extraction point. Like, I've noticed a lot of times you extract it and then you go to run away and you're kind of stuck there for a second or two. So it's really dangerous to just go in for a random extraction.
I like that prediction there, Evan. I like you saying that. First TSW, second, third, Channel 9. Third kill switch, 4th NhW. That, I don't want to sound cocky, but that actually could be a realistic regarding how close matches have become.
Yeah.
You know. Honestly, I do have to put TSW first, hands down.
I hate to say it, but with the other teams, it does depend on how people are playing tomorrow, and say much, but it's kind of true.
Yeah. And time again in LANs, we've seen a lot of teams come back huge on the second day.
Yeah.
Having really bad first days, come back in that second day, and they have just demolished people.
Yeah.
You know, or come back on the second day and be horrible. Neighbourhood at Auckland LAN, for instance, they came in, day 1, strong, real strong, looking like good contenders. Day 2, something happened.
Yeah. Sometimes people just don't care about day 1 as well. Sometimes people just go up and they're just like, alright, this is just a warm-up, it doesn't mean much, like, it's seeding, but...
Yeah, it's getting used to those LAN settings, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Got to get used to how the game plays. It does take a few games before you really get into it. COD is finished for tonight. Is it really? Is it? I have no idea.
Rory McDonald knows what's up. Ronald.
You're putting VX as second. Oh, come on, Gomez.
Well, that's a possibility, actually.
I don't know. I don't think it is,
Well, yeah, I don't know, because 4G is kind of...
4G right now is
up.
pulling away. Yeah, the beast has awoken.
Yeah.
You know, coming up 4-1 on this extraction point. Neighbourhood will be starting to feel the heat a little bit, as for such.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They seem to be playing a lot more rushed.
Yeah. They just want to get that extraction point, because they know if they do not get this extraction point, it's over.
Yeah.
Game over,
Right now, they just have to be like, alright guys,
get
no one push by yourself, everyone set up, everyone running together. See, right now you got two.
And it's a piece of glass, Tolaez. Going down and sit in that trench. It's always a good position at this time of thing. You can get some good plays coming out of there.
If Tolaez can stay alive, yeah, this should pretty much be the cap.
Sleep coming in a bit too much. Yeah. Getting a bit too confident there on the kill.
Yeah, they just took way too long to time this in.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's probably going to be a cap.
Oh, they're sitting in that trench. Ladies and gentlemen, game over. We have 4G beating NhW 2-1. As per Sharpy's prediction, Nays win the first, 4G next two. I believe that's almost us from the stream here at LAN 2013. I don't know how much we have left.
Are we doing any winner brackets today?
We have what, sorry?
Are we doing any winner bracket?
I don't know if we're doing any double elam today. We have time. I think the event closes almost now, actually.
Oh, it's pretty late.
Their prediction.
Oh, that prediction.
Alright, sweet.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. And I guess we'll be with you tomorrow. Goodbye, and we love you all.